Hi, this is Chris Henry, the Southern Gospel Gardener, welcoming you to another episode of The Opening Act. Pretty excited about this one. We've got brand new music from Tribute Quartet from their album called Our Anthem. So we're going to be playing some of that great music today, and we're also going to be planning a few things. Before I do that, I'm going to need to head to one of the local garden centers and pick up a tree that I want that's going to fit just perfectly right over here on the west side of my yard. So let's listen to some great music, get some gardening done. Come on, we'll enjoy it.
Good news from Jerusalem, across on the hill where the debt was paid, an empty tomb where his body lay, a small upper room where they saw he was glorified. Good news from
Here we are at one of my favorite gardening centers, and this is one of my places I really like this place because it has the lowest prices, but it has a great garden center as well. And so I'm here to pick up a tree for my garden, and hey, hey everybody.
Hey, Chris!
It's Josh Singletary from Tribute Quartet.
Oh, yeah, me. Hi! Hey, how are you?
Yeah?
It's good to see you. What are you doing here?
I'm filming a project, putting together a Southern Gospel Gardener episode, and
Fancy in California.
Yeah,
wow.
I know.
How about that?
Yeah, it's like you've never done it before.
I know!
So today, I'm kind of looking for a particular tree. My wife's really wanting an Oklahoma redhead.
Oh, what?
Oklahoma red bud. Right. So anyway, what do you think about that? You think that's a good choice?
You know, it's a nice tree. It's a nice tree. It has character. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful plant to have.
So you're thinking, yeah?
Well, the thing about it is, you have such a wet backyard.
Oh, right.
And I know
right,
this.
right.
I know this because I've been there. And you need a tree that's going to be able to absorb all of that moisture.
Right.
Right. So I am thinking more that you should probably get like a Santa Rosa plum tree.
Oh, right.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you don't need any others. It's a standalone. It self-fertilizes itself.
Right.
Yes, it does. And
That's
so
great.
it gives some great plums. And there, another great thing about it is in the summertime it produces a wonderful array of great foliage.
Oh,
for your
how about that?
For your backyard.
This guy's.
I do. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised myself.
So we should definitely pick out a Santa
I
Rosa
think you
plum
should.
tree.
I think it'll be good. And for your particular landscape, I think it's going to look great. So you definitely should go with a Santa Rosa plum tree.
Yeah, I don't. That's not quite a Santa Rosa plum tree.
Well, you're right. It's not a Santa Rosa plum tree. So I think you should go with like a Santa Rosa plum tree.
Well, that's again, it's pretty close.
That's not a Santa Rosa plum tree, is it?
No.
Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go with like a Santa Rosa plum tree, even.
You know what? You're right, Josh. A Santa Rosa plum tree it is. Let's get this one. Now right here, what you see is a sago palm. Now sago palms are supposed to be green. This one's yellow. There's obviously not enough magnesium in the ground. That's what kind of caused it to turn yellow. Also, it's a very wet area. I shouldn't say very wet, but semi-wet area. And these are desert plants that like a lot of sun, not a lot of water. This is obviously not the right location for this plant. It's just about gone. I'm going to try to move it to a drier area of the yard, and then we'll replace it here. Now, so what we want to do is clear out the sago palm so we can make room for the next tree. And while we're doing that, why don't we listen to a little song called Just a Little.
I can do it all with just a little faith. Make a giant fall with a little stone in place. Move a mountain tall with the promise He has made. My God can do a lot with just a little.
We've got our hole dug. Now while I was digging it, I noticed that there was something called hard pan. That's basically soil that's super hard I mean, here it is March, this soil should be moist, should be great, and instead I had a little bit of trouble with the shovel getting it through it, which means this is going to be not the greatest of draining areas, which fruit trees like. So instead of putting some of the natural soil back in, we're going to have to use this yellow bag right here and fill it full of gardening soil so that it drains better, because, like I said, fruit trees need good draining soil. So that's what we're going to put in. And once we've got this tree, now this is our Santa Rosa plum. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to line the area around this tree with this, it's beautiful Texas pink granite. I love this stuff, and I just have a small supply of it, so I'm going to put a circle around this plum tree just to give it a little bit of character. And while we're doing that, I want you to listen to a great song that was written a long time ago by Rusty Goodman. And this is going to be done by the bass singer for Tribute Quartet, Anthony Davis. Now, don't confuse Anthony Davis with Tribute Quartet with Anthony Davis, offensive right tackle for the San Francisco 49ers. I know you might be able to get them confused, but here's the difference. Anthony Davis with Tribute Quartet sings great bass. So let's listen to him sing Leavin' on My Mind.
For what good would a world do me with leaving on my mind? Lately I've got leaving on my mind.
All right, so I've got the tree in, and it's already blossoming, which is great. That means we may even have a little bit of fruit. Very little in the first summer. We've got this surrounded by this rock, so that's going to make this look good. And right now, what we want to do is go over to the other yard. We're going to place a big boulder, and it's time to get those hibiscus plants out here in California, because finally the temperatures aren't dropping below 40 degrees, which they do not like. So while we're doing that, why don't we listen to my favorite song on the album, written by Darrell Williams, Homesick Angel.
I'm gonna sail away on the wings of a homesick angel, going all the way in the twinkling of an eye. I'll spend one moment here and the next at the master's table, 'cause I'm gonna leave on the wings of a homesick angel.
Okay, we've got one more task to do that I want to do, and my kids are excited because they're going to help me right now. What we're about to do is plant mammoth sunflowers. That's right, he's excited. Show him the seeds. Let's see how small those are. Very small sunflower seeds. These aren't your typical ones that you get in certain sunflower seed packs that you spit out, chew on them. No, these are ones that you plant in the ground, and they're going to be about 5 to 7 feet tall with sunflowers about that size. So, while we're digging up these holes and planting the seeds with the kids, let's listen to one more by Tribute Quartet called Better, Farther On.
Just sing it as we once did sing it, for it is better farther on, still go farther, count the milestones one by one.
Well, that's all the time we've got for this episode. Thanks for joining me on the opening act, and I hope you really liked Tribute Quartet's new stuff off their new album, Our Anthem. And I'm glad I could say I can call these boys my friends. Thanks, a big shout out to Tribute Quartet for all their great music, and I can call them friend, and you can call them the next big thing in Southern gospel music. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next time.
It's a camphor tree, which is French
very
for
close
French
cousin.
for Santa Rosa plum tree.
Awesome.
No, it's not even a cousin. No,
No.
this is a direct descendant of the French version of Santa Rosa plum tree. You could find them all in France. You know what I mean? There's none even in Santa Rosa whatsoever. They don't even have them.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Santa Rosa is.
Yeah. All right.
I really don't. There's no there's nowhere I can't find it.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
It's good.
Well, I'll take you there, and I bet
Will ya?
we'll find some plum trees.
Oh, I would love to.
I think we're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah. Come on. Let's just get going.
All right, this is good.